Hi grade 9, 10, 11 and 12, Teach Patrick here. So I'm going to be doing your digital homework video this month and I'm going to be looking at business studies and I'm going to be focusing on break-even point. Right now, a break-even point in a short summary is the amount of sales a company needs to do in order to cover their monthly costs. Now, when we look at their monthly costs, these can be broken up into, we call them expenses or overheads. So companies, in terms of the books, they will consider these as fixed costs. So these costs do not change. Okay, so it could be a rental. It could be their phone line. For instance, maybe they've got a set phone line with their switchboard for the Wi-Fi connections and so forth. Okay, we can't include electricity because it's a variable cost. It goes up and down every single month. Water is the same. All right, so any cost that goes up and down is considered a variable cost. It's not constant, okay, which is not fixed. It's not staying the same. Right, so fixed costs are costs that stay the same. So if they have car repayments to the bank, maybe they have a loan with the bank, it stays the same, right? Salaries stay the same. All right, so fixed costs do not change. They are fixed throughout the month. Variable costs go up and down because a company is not going to sell the exact same amount of things. They're not going to produce the same amount of things on a monthly basis. So therefore, these are variable. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to look at a company called Evans Cricket Bat Company Limited. Right, now, Evans monthly fixed cost is £40,000. Okay. Their variable costs they're looking at is £3 per cricket bat. Okay, they sell cricket bats at £15 per bat. And if we look at total costs, that is the fixed costs plus variable costs. So that is the total cost for the month. And when we're looking at the sales revenue, we work that out at selling price times the output. So it's what they're going to sell each cricket bat for the number of units they're going to produce on each cricket bat. Okay, so now you can see I've got a table, right, with all the different categories, the output, that's the number of they're going to produce, fixed cost, variable cost, total cost, sales revenue, and profit or loss. So that means are they making money or are they losing money? So if they look at making 1,000 cricket bats, 2,000 cricket bats, 3,000, 4,000, or 5,000. So you can see we've got the table here. Now we know that their fixed cost is £40,000 per month. So this column over here, right, every month would be 40,000. When it comes to the variable costs, again, we look at our variable costs. How do we calculate variable costs? It is the cost for one cricket bat, which is £3, and we look at the number of cricket bats they're going to produce each month. Okay, so if we have got the variable costs on 1,000, that is 1,000 times 3. Now if I go to a completed table, all right, you can see the variable costs. We've got £3,000, £6,000, £9,000, £12,000, and £15,000. Okay, their total costs, which is fixed plus variable costs, okay, totals up to £43,000, £46,000, £49,000, £52,000, and £55,000. Right, the sales revenue, okay, it's the number that they're going to sell the bats for. So if they make 1,000 bats, they're only going to make £12,000 or £15,000. All right, so you can see they're going to be making a loss. All right, so they've got to get to the point of where they have to sell enough cricket bats to cover their costs. And that's going to be roughly round about the 3,500 mark. Okay, so for them to cover all their costs, to break even, to cover their costs, they're going to need to be making around about 3,500 cricket bats every month. All right. Now, if I was their financial advisor, depending on which country they live situated in, right? If it is a fanatically crazy country like Pakistan or India, where they can produce a lot of cricket bats because they love cricket in those countries, I would say, yes, it is a viable business for you to follow. If they're not in a country that is that big on cricket, I would say it's not that great a company for you to follow on because you need to produce a lot of cricket bats to be making money. All right, so I hope that helps you, and I'll see you guys again for your next digital home video. Thank you. Bye.